Welcome back to the deep dive series where we don't just run plays, we run schemes. Today we're going to be covering the trips halfback week out of the Alabama Playbook. If you haven't seen the previous video of the 6 must-run plays out of this formation, go check it out and get caught up. Today we're going to go over a further in-depth analysis of the trips halfback week. I'm going to show you from the past plays multiple setups that you can do. Let's get into it. All right, the first play we're going to look at here is halfback's angle screen. You notice the screen here is different than any other screen in the game. It's going right out to the left and cuts back up. And you can throw this at any particular point. You want to throw it quick, you can. I prefer to wait till he's cutting up the field. Cuts up. Blocker's right in front of you. And the great thing about this screen is you can throw it early. I like throwing it as he comes back. I feel like he gets momentum going up the field. But you can throw it early too. Here, angles, and it's going to be a big play yardage every time. This is the best play in the formation, and you need to be running this. And what's going to make it even better is once you start mixing up the other plays to complement it. Great play. As you see the blockers get out front, we'll run it one more time here for consistency. 3 blockers this time. Cut. Big play for a touchdown. Halfback angle screen. So here we're coming out in halfback base. This is probably the best run play in the entire part of the formation because of the pulling guard. So here what we're going to do is this is great to complement the halfback screen. Blocker, follow. Remember, don't hold turbo on your runs so you can keep from the disengages happening quicker. Follow your blocks. And this time we get 10 plus yards. So let the blocks develop. Don't hold turbo. Follow your lineman. And it's going to be a big play. It's going to be very difficult to stop. Now we're looking at halfback direct. Halfback direct is probably one of the sneakiest plays in the formation. It's great on the goal line or short yardage situations if you need a first down. What we're going to do here is we're going to snap the ball and we're not going to even control our running back. We're going to let the CPU do the work. Once the CPU finds the hole, then we'll take control and go through. And we're good 8 to 10 yards. Now, the thing is, once you start running this, people are going to start trying to use it the left side of the formation. And this will open up other things once we get into our pass game. But this complements very well with halfback base. It's going to complement inside zone. The next run play that you can mix into this is halfback off tackle. Again, going to create a lane up the middle. Follow your blocks. Wherever the hole is, you run toward it. Now, this is the least of my favorite runs, but it's a great run to complement the direct and the halfback base. All right, here we're going to look at our first passing play, cross slot option. And the only adjustment I like to make here is drag RB. So now we have a high-low route with the crosser and the drag with a backside dig. And then you have a levels concept with a C route to the left from the X and a table route from Y. Take the reads. We'll take our running back. Now let's take a look here at the middle of the field. We're going to look between RB and A on this drag and this deep crosser. If nothing's there, we'll take deep in, but drags open. We'll take our 6-7 yards. Run it again. Drag again, this time for 10 yards. X on this break, we user click on. Now we got the backside in route. Every route's going to find its way open at some particular point. You just got to wait and see what the defense didn't give you. The user is usually going to take something around the middle. So main reads are going to be RB and A. Falls back. We take an easy drag route under. As you see, these routes beat all coverages. So we're just going to, again, take what they give us. We've hit the backside in. We've hit the drag. We've hit the table route. We've hit the C route. Let's see if we can get A here. Wide open. Boom. soft spot, everything is open. It's all about finding what the user's going to take away and what the outside corners or outside linebacker are going to give us. Setup 2 for cross law options is going to be a drag on our X receiver. We're going to block our running back here. We're going to put A on a post and stem him down. And we're going to put our RB receiver here on a streak. So we have high-low coming from left to right. And then we have the backside in route in case something's not there. Here, drag route's going to come open late. Here's setup 2 again. Hit snap. Take what they're giving us. Drag's going to be open here late. Going to be 10 yards. Run it one more time here. See if we can get another route open for you guys just to see how all these routes stress different parts of the field. Tight throw there on the backside in, but it's there for catch. This is setup 3 out of cross slot option. And what we're going to do here is we're going to put B on a comeback. We're going to drag RB, and we're going to streak our running back. We still have the high-low across the middle. We have our comeback out here on the outside if no slot corner plays help underneath. And we have our running backs going to stretch out the field for this crosser A to get open late. So we're going to hit hike. This comeback's going to be open right here. And that's all because you have no corner helping out underneath. So here's the setup again. See what the defense gives us. Drag routes open underneath. Take one more look here. Cross slot option setup number 3. See what they're going to give us here. Now the running back's wide open. They didn't have anybody playing there in that soft spot in the middle. And you see here they give it to us again. The next pass play here is verticals. And what I like to do here is probably the most adjustments I'm going to make on a play. I'm going to put RB on a zig. We're going to put B on a comeback. I'm going to put Y on a Texas route. I'm going to put A on a slant. So you have two reads now. You can figure out whether the user going to take away the slant or the Texas route underneath, or we have what I call the best route combination in the game with the zig route outside, complemented by the comeback. So let's go right to left here first. We're going to look at the zig, followed by the comeback. Falls back. Comeback's going to be wide open. So here's our setup again. Zig, comeback on the right. Slant, Texas route from the running back underneath. Let's see what we give. They give us underneath. We take the zig route for 5 yards. Slant again is wide open. Take a look here again at the next play. Now you got the running back is in a beat man with the terrible throw animation. You lead them, it's going to be big yards. One more time. All right, here's our bonus playlist formation that I didn't share in the last video. Motion shock halfback option. Very simple adjustments. You're going to streak B. You're going to custom stem our A receiver here in the slot, up 1. And then you're going to custom stem B receiver, down 1. And what it's going to do is it's going to cause confusion between the outside corner and the slot corner, primarily if they're in match coverage. If they're in match coverage, A is going to end up getting her outside and down the sideline open. You'll have to pass lead it. And then you're going to have the running back. The running back here is on this weird option route. And what that does is it's based off man and zone. If it's zone, he's going to sit in the little pocket there on the left where that rusher's coming from. If it's man, then he's going to go wide open into the area of the field there across the middle, and he'll be wide open. Motion, it seems to create a switch. We're going to highball this outside, and it's a touchdown. So let's run this again. Streak RB, custom stem A up once, custom stem B down once, and now we're going to do the play. Sees it outside. Now RB is wide open down the field. Great catch. It's a one play touchdown. And I don't know why it dumbs out certain coverages, but it does. But A, RB, and Y are going to be the two reads. take a look here again. What are they going to give us? B's RB, I'm sorry, is right down the field wide open. You also had our A route as well down the sideline. It's really a pick and choose, especially if they play cover two. So let's try this one more time. Show you how this works for consistency. Drops back, and pass lead out. This is a great high reward play, especially if you want to run it towards end of half, end of games, trying to get a big play in, or just a late game situation, right? You don't want to show this all the time, but you're gonna see is it's a pretty consistent play. And I like to highball this just to make sure that corners can't undercut it. Um, I'm gonna give an example what happens if you underthrow it. It gives the defenders a chance to play it underneath here. See if we get the look. Whoops, and I highballed it. All right, we're gonna look at this one more time. I'm gonna show you what it looks like without the high ball. Because I really want to show you how the defense will play it if you don't do it, and it makes it more than likely that you're not going to complete it. Pretty tight coverage. This concludes Deep Dive Series Episode 2 over Trips Halfback Week out of the Alabama Playbook. Thank you all for staying through the video. If you guys like this content on these formation breakdowns, the Deep Dive Series, and our formation playbooks, consider liking the channel, subscribing, and leaving a comment on the video of something that you want to see me cover next. And when you do that, please let me know what is or isn't working for you in these playbooks, or these formations, and I'll see how I can better help you. Consider going to check out my Twitch channel, Louisianimal_LK, where I stream all my Dynasty games across multiple leagues, and I run the schemes, formations, and breakdowns that you see in these videos. Most of the time, I stream anywhere from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Time. You can also check out my video on demand, where my videos will save in case you're not able to see the live stream itself. You can also check out my TikTok page, Louisianimal_LK, both handles here in the corner. Go follow. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.